lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on the bros for the immunity. Can't beat them, that shit ain't gonna.
Hello, y'all. What is going on today? Currently about to go to this damn job. I'm just now leaving the store because I had to pick up some damn tampons, y'all. If I'm being honest. I know there's certain ways to alleviate the pain and everything. But bruh, in this meantime, green time, bean time, like your sis got back cramps and freaking front cramps. So like we just fucking crimping out here in this. But I think that we should be allowed to like automatically not go. Give or take, we shouldn't be working anyways, because what the fuck. But since we are in this predicament at this given moment, I feel like I should have been able to just stay home, no problems, no questions asked. Like, I have a half hour until I have to be there. I'm maybe like a half hour and some change away. But honestly, always in the right place at the right time. Never late, always on time. That's what I be telling people. Like, if you feel like you're finna be late to whether it be a job, a school, a party, or whatever the case may be, like an event, wherever you're going and they try to tell you, oh, you're late, or oh, you wasn't on time, whatever the case may be, you tell them I am always on time, always in the right place at the right time. Because you know what, if that bus didn't take a little extra minute, or if that red light didn't take an extra 2 minutes, who knows? Who honestly really knows? Because we don't know what's happening in the next moment. Like, whatever I just said to you, that moment is now over. That moment no longer exists. So these moments just go by and people still be stuck on the same moment that happened. Like, it just don't exist anymore. So like, bruh, that's another thing. People nowadays don't know how to drive their vehicle. They really don't. And I don't know who's been given that license and stuff, but I feel like over a certain period of time, since we created laws and stuff, people should really retake their license, because you have a whole stop sign. Why do you think you have the right to go onto a main road without stopping first? Like, who told you that? Whoever told you that is really crazy. Y'all, I'm trying to talk so that way my stomach don't hurt, but my stomach hurts so bad. What I need to buy is tart cherry juice, but honestly, I might just get the tart kombucha. Have y'all ever had kombucha? Kombucha. Come back, we can get back. Yeah, I got my lick back, cause I sit back with a tic-tac-toe and a petty pack. Whoa. Nah, because if I really got on the track, y'all, I would really spit some fire. I don't even have to try it, just do it. Like, it just flows and goes. Cause you already know it's the usual drop on the feet. Yeah, it's the universal streets. Nah, let me stop. On a real note, I really do be flowing and that shit really do be going. I'll be like, how's everybody's just, experience and journey been going? Like, how have you guys been handling all these shifts and all these shifts and changes and just newness? How have you guys been handling it? How have you guys been going about it? Let me know. Honestly, what I can say lately in life has been amazing. Honestly, like, there's certain things obviously that could be modified, but that's no issue. That's no problem whatsoever. Because I create my own reality, and when I'm ready to shift certain things, I can do it in an instant. That's just the difference between me and a regular degular. Because I ain't no regular degular. That's another thing. When you know who you are and you stand in your power, people hate that shit. People who don't know themselves and stuff, they can't stand that. They cannot stand when you are yourself 110%. They cannot stand when you stand in your power. And that is exactly why I stand in my power every day. And everybody knows it. And people get tired of hearing the same saying, I am a goddess and I am a queen and I am omnipotent and I'm all these things. Cause like, that's what I am. Like, how you gonna tell me? Like, just because I look at myself that way doesn't mean that you can't look at yourself the same way. You feel me? When you know yourself and you know the value that you hold, you know the worth that you have and carry, and you just have this ambition and drive to continue to learn more and use that knowledge to heighten the vibration and to just be and grow and elevate. Like, when you know all these things, life just flows a little bit better for you. Not easier, but just better. Because, I mean, certain things in life, that shit ain't easy. That shit is not easy, and we all know that. But there's certain things that are better than other things, per se, when it comes to day-to-day moments. Like I said, we all have the ability to shift our reality and to create newness and to create a balance of different egos. That's another thing. You wanna know what I learned? I mean, I knew we all have different egos, even though when people say they don't have an ego, blah, blah, blah. No, everybody has different egos, being because we have a physical a physical ego, or like a mental ego. You could be in your emotional ego, which is like your feelings, like how you're feeling, how you interpret certain things, stuff like that. But we all are able to tap into different aspects of ourselves and different characteristics. People call them characteristics, but again, ego. So people tap into different characteristics of themselves, or different egos of themselves that they stand in within each moment. And a lot of people are unaware of how to control or just realize which ego they're in, which characteristic they are vibing in. And me, I've learned about it, and now I know how to balance it and be able to be in different egos and understand like why I'm either acting, feeling, or doing certain things that I'm doing within that ego. Yeah, that's been fire. It's been real fire. Update my workouts. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I have not had meat in about 3.5 weeks, almost a month now. And I can't tell you, I feel so great and so much better. Because I used to dog some chicken down. It's been 3 years since 3 years since I had any like red meats or anything like that. When I stopped eating red meats and certain meats like that, I was eating like just strictly chicken and seafood. Like literally any sort of form of chicken and then seafood. And then I finally stopped eating chicken recently. And honestly, it has shrunk my stomach. My stomach doesn't get upset the way it used to and stuff. Not you entering the matrix, y'all. Yeah, no, like it shrunk my stomach. I definitely feel better. If you guys have been following my weight loss journey and stuff, my weight loss transformation, then you know, like once I lost all that weight, like I still had some like loose skin and stuff. And I've been toning my loose skin, but I had some, it was just loose skin hanging, like, and I still have a little bit, but there was so much more because that's where that meat was sitting, at the bottom of my stomach. And if you know anything about certain meats, I can't speak for all meats, but I do know chicken itself sits in your body for 3 days. Like it doesn't properly digest or break down. And that's what really made me stop eating it, because when I thought about it, I'm like, imagine cooking, right? You cook like, imagine cooking and you cook like, whether it be baked chicken, fried chicken, seared chicken, it don't matter. Like just imagine you cook some sort of chicken, right? Put it in the fridge, blah, blah, blah. Next day, imagine just taking that chicken out that's already cooked. Like you already prepared it. This is leftovers at this point. Imagine that chicken sitting there outside your fridge, no cover, no plastic wraps put over it to keep it fresh. I mean, it's already gonna get spoiled because I mean you just cooked it, now you're letting it sit out. But just imagine that chicken sitting out for 3 days. Just on your counter, just sitting out for 3 days. It's gonna get bad, it's gonna start stinking, and it'll probably start growing nasty shit on it. Like, all facts, no cap. 555, y'all, look at this. Y'all see the angel number? Y'all see it, y'all see it? But yeah, just imagine freaking that, and then the smell and everything. Like, that's what happens pretty much in your body. Like, that's just sitting there for 3 days. Like, you're bound to get pesticides, you're bound to get diseases, you're bound to feel at dis-ease within your body. That is wild. That is freaking wild as fuck. Yeah, like that's what really pushed me to stop eating meat or chicken. I mean, I was already not eating meat, but chicken. And then I wasn't eating seafood too, but I did have seafood recently, I'm not gonna lie. On a day-to-day basis, I don't eat meat. It's like I find, and you know, when I tell people that, they're like, well, what do you eat? Like, the fuck, if you don't eat meat, what are you eating? Some of y'all really don't understand how many other foods, whether it be fruits, vegetables, grains, herbs, like y'all just really don't be doing your knowledge on food, nutrition. Like, you know how many things are in this damn world that you can grow and you can eat and still be fine and okay without fucking meat? Like, there's so many things out here. Y'all just gotta do your research, and that's the problem. People be too lazy nowadays to look things up, or people be too lazy to cook. Like, I was watching a live stream the other day, and this lady, she was talking about, some guy had asked her if she cooks, or like, does she like to cook, does she know how to cook, whatever the case may be. She was like, yeah, I know how to cook, I just usually don't cook because, I mean, it's just me, why would I cook? That's wasted product. But I'm over here, I'm typing in the comments, I'm like, girl, I know how to cook too, and I cook for myself. I'm only cooking for me. If I got extra bit, that's leftovers, that's meal prep, that's something for the next day. That way you don't have to cook the next day. Because cooking is just experimenting with food. It's like a science project. That's how I look at it, at least. And that's why all my meals that I be finessing and stuff, ain't nobody ever heard of it. I came up with the damn name, and that should be busted. That should be busted, bro. Like, it be real life good as frick, yo. And I be trying to tell people, like, you could cook so many things, like, and there's different alternatives too. I know one thing, like, for people, I've seen this, I never tried it yet, but I do want to try it. Now I like walnuts. I tried walnuts the other day, but people, they grind up walnuts in the blender, like they soak them and then they grind them up in the blender, and then it gets into like a ground beef type of texture. Put it on the frying pan or whatever, season it with whatever seasonings, whether it be taco seasoning, whatever the case may be, and that's how, oh hell no. And they use it for like taco meat, sloppy joes, like whatever the case, whatever you use ground beef for, that's what they can use it for, depending on how you season it. And that was looking mighty good, and sis made it seem like it was, you know, so I need to try it. But walnuts have a natural oily, like when you bite into it, it's like oily, like it's not a dry nut. Yo, it's so oily. That nut wet as fuck. There ain't no way. But yeah, nah, it's a more oily type of nut rather versus like an almond or something. Like when you bite an almond is not oily, like it's a dry nut. Like, we're gonna get off this topic, but yeah, walnuts are great to use as a substitute, and they're high in protein too. Like, you really don't need certain things. Dang, now he pulled you over. Y'all, let's be freaking for real. Tap in with yourself to find the answers, because the answers are always right in front of you. It's just you be so damn blind to see the shit. Like, people be so blind to see certain things because they choose not to listen to themselves. They choose to listen to somebody else rather than themselves. Like, how can you trust somebody more than you trust yourself? Like, answer that question. How can you trust somebody else more than you trust yourself? How can you constantly be going to somebody else for answers rather than yourself? Why do you not trust yourself first? Why do you not go to yourself before the next person or before the next source? You are the first source. You are the first source of everything. I just see 333 on this license plate. You are the source. It's like my biggest thing and my only thing, and the reason why I speak the things that I speak and say what I say. I don't say it for no damn reason. I don't say it to waste my breath. I say it, let me tell you, I say it because I speak with high power, and I speak with knowledge, and I speak with wisdom. I say these things because I know any power that I hold. I know wisdom that I carry and such. Like, I know these things. So, like, when I'm speaking what I need to speak to y'all and stuff, I do it with a purpose and with the passion of positivity, with the passion of wanting and hoping that y'all understand. I just be wanting the best for people, and that's why I say the things that I say. And some people just hate that realness and that 888. Yo, I'm seeing, that was 4 8s actually. 8888. 222. Yo. But yeah, I just want the best for people, and that's why I say what I say, and you know, help people understand who they are and realize the power that they hold and carry. Because why would you not want to be supreme? Why would you not want to hold that ultimate power and that ultimate, like, just in general, like anything? Like, why would you not want to? Like, you are supreme. You are that God. You are that goddess. Like, the fuck? Y'all still think that God is white and that he finna fly down the damn from the sky and save you? Nigga, save yourself. Like, I can make a video that can go on and on about this, but I just arrived to this job, so that's gonna be in the next drive with me. Yeah, ask yourself that question. Like, kids really sit in school for like 8+ hours, right? And then adults sit at these jobs and these corporations for like 9, 10, sometimes overtime 14 hours. That's 7 hours and counting. All right, that's what we're gonna say. 7 hours and counting that you're spending at a place. They're not helping you tap in with yourself. They're not helping you learn more about your being and why you're really here. They're not doing that. They're taking your energy and your precious temple and body and using it to help them in their business to create more money. Like I said, we're not gonna get into it. Peace and love and wholeness to y'all, and stay tuned for the next drive with me. But peace and wholeness and high vibrations to y'all, and may y'all have a beautiful sun cycle and beautiful experience and journey within each moment. And remember to stay positive and to spread positivity and to love yourself and focus on self and do your research. You're the first source. Your second main source should be researching. Your first dominant main source, primary source, always should be yourself. You come first. Ask yourself for the answer first before anything, because the answers are always right in front of you. And you may not get it right here. You may get it through seeing something. You may get it through hearing something. That's why they speak on clairvoyance, clairaudience. Look these terms up. But I got to go. I love y'all. Peace and wholeness. I will see y'all in the next video.
Yeah, let's start till we going up.